Morning, class. Beautiful day today. Thought I would teach today's lesson from outside. Sitting under here under my pomegranate tree. But why don't you come in a little closer? There, that's a little better. Now you can see what's going on with my tools and the clay that I've got going on here. So today's lesson is about carving. So I put out this piece of clay to get leather hard. You remember that from the last lesson. And now it's at a good stage to be carvable. Carvable. Now the type of sculpture we're doing today is called subtractive. We're only going to take away. Now when we are adding, that's called additive. The great thing about clay is that it can be both. It can be subtractive and additive. I want you to think of some materials that are only subtractive. Like marble, wood carving, even ice carving. This tool right here is my favorite tool in carving. This is a classic ceramic tool with its curved shape, a little tip on the end there. But I'm gonna pretend I don't have this because most likely you don't have any ceramic tools at home either. So I'm just gonna throw it away. Instead, I got some classics. I'm gonna try carving with this butter knife, steak knife, a screw, classic flathead screwdriver, a dart. You might not have a dart, but then again you might. But I'm sure you might even have a push pin. So I'm gonna try all these alternative tools to carve my piece with. I got this little lump of clay that I needed and let it get leather hard. Kind of looks like a little poopy. And I'm gonna carve it up. I'm only going to take away. And my goal is that it'll fit comfortably in my hand. That is called ergonomics. Ergonomics. That is the way objects are designed to interact with humans. So I'm gonna start off with one of the sharpest tools in my array of makeshift ceramic tools. And I'm gonna start with that steak knife. Be careful, be careful, be careful. When you're using very sharp objects, always carve away from you. You always want to think, if it were to slip, where is it going? Never carve towards yourself. Why don't you scoot in so you can get a closer look at how I'm going to carve this. I put a blue tablecloth on my lap so you can see it a little bit better. But I'm going to show you here what I'm going to do. I'm going to carve away that and be very careful. You don't want to hit your fingers. Let's try some of these other tools. Try a butter knife, works. This is at a really nice stage right now. The pen might be good for detail. I'm not quite ready for that yet. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on time lapse and we'll see where this little project ends up. I think I made a fun little shape here. Yeah, kind of looks like a very non-usable spoon, but it fits just about completely in my hand. And there's different parts to the piece that are very interesting on my hand, kind of pokey here, rounded there. I want you to notice that I switched up my tools and I started using the butter knife. And I did start going towards myself, but the butter knife's not that sharp. Just anything sharp, you just gotta be super careful. You gotta think, if it slips, where's it going? I also played around with the screwdriver, and yes, it's leather hard, but the very end, it's just soft enough I can smooth it out. Now I might let this get bone dry and put some sandpaper to it. Whatever tools you use that you find around the house, just be careful with them and have fun with making a shape. Remember, the goal is to try to feel interesting in your hand, and it just about covers it up. All right, gang. Be patient, keep making, and we gotta encourage each other. And if you got a pomegranate tree to sit under, that's even better. All right, guys, until next time.